What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I got another fun one here for you. We got more parts for the Mustang EcoBoost. I know, shocker. What we're gonna be installing today is some RTR style side skirt extensions. They go on the side here and around the back. And they look to be pretty high quality, but these are not official RTR products. I decided, let's save a little bit of money, test out the knockoffs, and see if they're any good. So we're gonna put them to the test today, see how they install. Are they durable? Do they look crappy? Do they look good? All those questions are gonna be answered for you in this video. So first things first, I gotta jack the car up so we can have a little bit more room to play under there and install these side skirt extensions and get started. But first, let me show you what these things look like. Check it out, pretty long and floppy. But yes, these are how they came. They came in a big cardboard box. They're pretty long, obviously. And let's look at the quality real quick. Here we go. Check it out, guys. Let me get in close for you. Honestly, when I was looking at these, they don't look that bad. All right, so here is kind of a close-up of the material. I don't know if you can tell on camera or not, but it is a textured matte style plastic. So this looks like it's gonna match the plastic on the side skirt kind of area already. So yeah, pretty happy with that. It's fairly thin, but I think it feels pretty good, honestly. And we have some pre-drilled holes here, which look like it's gonna make it a little easier to install. And these are part two. Let's unpack that real quick. Throw that to the side. This is what we got. So these are gonna go along the rear section there and kind of give it a little extension as well. Now these, honestly, these feel good. I don't have any experience with the actual RTR versions of these products. I'm assuming they feel like an OEM product. I mean, for the price, for the price, they better. But this also included some hardware as well, but I'm kind of curious how this will made up. There's of course no instructions with these type of products, so we're gonna just have to use the old noodle here to install it and hope it's right. As always, I'll put the links in the description below for you guys in case you want to pick them up yourself. Not sponsored though, but I would be if someone wants to. Just a thought.
I like that.
Here so she don't roll away on you. There we go. All right, she's all jacked up. So I think the first thing that I even want to do here before we even start really, is just going to be cleaning underneath here on the rocker panel there or whatever, the side skirt. I don't know the correct name, but I'm going to clean under here and make sure we have a good surface to work with before I do anything. So let's start there. All right, guys, we got the underside of the stock extensions here cleaned up a little bit, and I've also done a few things to the piece that I want to show you. Okay, so here's the piece here. So I've gone along and I've added some little cuts of this 3M double face adhesive. Now the hardware that they give you to install this is literally like little stainless steel screws. So the install hardware might not be the best. We'll see how it holds up. They give you quite a few of these, but I figured to be a little safer, I'm going to add some 3M adhesive as well. Let me try to mock this up and we'll see how that works. Also, I got this guy out with a little tiny bit on it so we can drill out some little pilot holes. So I'm gonna get started on that and we'll see what we get. Okay, new plan. That 3M adhesive is not sticking as well as I want it to, or to be able to even hold it up onto the bottom half of the car. I just think it's kind of too heavy for it. So I'm gonna try some masking tape here. I'm gonna try to mock it up, put the masking tape kind of around it, adhering to the car, and we'll see if that at least holds it on there for a little bit so I can mock up the holes and get this thing installed. So I don't know, we'll try it. Guys, I got one screw in. Woo! Finally! It's just been challenging to make sure that this thing goes on right, so. And it's like 150 degrees in here, I feel like, so. God, I can't wait for fall in Georgia. It needs to come fast. On to the rest of them, I guess. All right, guys, we got one side completed. Look at that. I think that looks pretty good. The textured black matches. It looks right on to me. And you can see this one kind of turns in a little bit. So there is a front and a back to this. And on the back side, it actually notches this like little mud flap area here. So that's how you know from right to left on the car. But I think that's gonna look really cool once we get the other side and the back portion on as well. It's probably gonna make this thing look quite a bit lower. So I don't know, man, I like it. And I actually ended up peeling off that double-faced adhesive tape on here because it honestly wasn't sticking very well. Probably should have used some like adhesive promoter or something like that. But honestly, I could see this strip of 3M tape after it was all cranked down. So I didn't like that look, so I peeled it off. And it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. So I'm happy with that. I'm gonna get going onto the passenger side and we'll move on to the back. Just a little update though. So on to the passenger. Done. All bolted in, ready to go. All right, now on to the rear pieces here. So I got a wrench and a socket, 1/4-inch drive, 13 mil, and it looks like a 9/16. Why the bolt and the nut is mismatched, I don't know, but that seems to be what fits. So let's head over to the back of the vehicle and we'll see how these hook up. Under the car in the rear, and you can see here that it's literally just two like push pins, fasteners here that have to be removed. And then it looks like the bolts are gonna kind of go in its place. So let me remove these real quick and we'll kind of mock it up and see if that's it. Yeah, guys, it looks like it's literally just those two kind of push rivets there, and then this guy's gonna go right on. Now it does give us like one self-tapping screw per side, and I don't know where that really goes in this whole thing, but I guess we'll see where it needs it, and if it does need it, we'll put one in there. So nothing too crazy, but I'm interested to see how this lines up. It like I said, it feels like a really nice piece, but you know, we'll see how it actually goes. And you guys can see if you want to buy it or not. Let's see if we can. It's kind of funny, my little thing here doesn't have really wheels anymore. They're kind of cracked and stuff, so they're like ovals. They don't really like to move anymore. I'll be honest. Hopefully the bolt fits. Here they have the bolt on the bottom, nut probably on the top. That's what I'm thinking. But what do I know? Does that not go through there? That would be freaking crazy. Alright, we ran into our first problem here. The bolt. Let me see, these actually like bend down like this, which is kind of interesting. But the bolt doesn't fit in this hole, so that's going to be a problem. So I think the easiest solution is to just, there was an ant right there, sorry. I think the easiest solution is just to drill it a little bit bigger and then put the bolt in and call it a day. So let me do that. Okay, now we got all that out of the way. Let's try to bolt this thing up. There we go. All right, guys. The rear's a lot more work than the sides. They did not fit perfectly, so I'm having to kind of make them work. And, you know, just the fun of modding your car, I guess. But I have the passenger one on right now. It's not fully on. I think I'm going to get a few other self-tapping screws and go in here. But I had to do a couple little modifications to make it work. So we're going to move on to the driver's side and finish this thing up. Let me show you what I had to do. All right, so to get this to fit properly, there's a few things we had to do here. So first off, we have to remove those push pins or push fasteners. Once those are out, you can see that there's like a lip here, and this folds down. It's super dirty, but this folds down. And with this and this plastic bit and the other plastic bit that like sandwiches it all together, it's too thick. So it ends up like pushing that like splitter too far down. And that's just, it doesn't look good, and you have to like force it into place, excuse me. So I ended up just taking a razor blade on the other one and slicing this part off at the crease, because it's going to be bolted in with the other thing anyway, so it shouldn't really matter. So I'm going to go ahead and just do all that now, and we'll see what it looks like when it's done. Oh yeah, and since this wasn't enough fun already, I also have to like elongate out the holes so there's more room to adjust this, because it does not fit very well. It's pushed like way too far back, so there's a gap in the front if you don't like elongate out the holes. So yeah, these pieces need a little work, but I think they're gonna be cool once they're done. Again, the construction of them is good. It's just the mounting. I don't know, it needs a little work, so bear with me for just a second. Well guys, check it out. The side skirt extensions are installed now on the sides and the rear. I've been rocking this for actually a couple weeks now, and everything is actually super secure. I did go back to the store and pick up some more self-tapping screws for the rear section here, but as you can see, everything leveled out pretty good. So overall, not a terrible install. The pieces, if you want to save a little bit of money here, they do require some work, so be aware of that. But they're a nice alternative to the OEM like RTR pieces, and I think they work well. So yeah, over the last couple of weeks of driving around the car with these installed, I have not had a problem at all. And yeah, I'm really liking the look. So let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think. And I can't show you the front right now because we have another little something coming next week. So I'm gonna leave it at this for now. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. But guys, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. This was a pretty fun one to make here, even though the install was a little tricky. So if you guys liked the video, make sure to hit that like button below. And if you want to see more content, hit that subscribe button as well. We're almost at 2,500 subscribers, so can't wait to see all you there at the big 3,000. It's coming up. So guys, until the next time, have a great day. Bye.